Hello, Thomas YouTubers. Today we got on the workbench, we got a talking action Percy that has a common error on it. But let's take a look at Percy first. Percy's not a bad looking loco here. The face is in really good shape. Not bad at all. Pretty good face. The loco is in good shape. The top is in really fine shape. The coupler is good. The rubber on the wheels are good. The road wheels are good. And its battery carriage is in good shape. Let's flip around and look at the other side. Not a bad looking little loco, but it has a symptom that a lot of them have, and that is this. I'll back up the camera a little bit. And that is this. Hear the clicking? So that's what we're going to try to get fixed on this time on the bench. So let's get at it. Okay, the next step is to break down the Percy loco. Alrighty. Now the first, I thought it might be those gears in there, but the first gear you ought to check would be the, always check the, let me get in a close shot. Here's this axle gear right here. Let's turn it, see if we can see anything on it. Get all the motor and everything out of the way. See if it's broken. Got a blue wire in the way. Yep. Right there. You can actually see the axle down into it, so we got to replace that gear right there. So that's our next step. Off the bench it went. Okay, let's take a closer look. Now we got it out of the and there it is, right there. There's your crack right there. And it spins on it, so we got to pull, one of these wheels needs to come off, so we pull that off, the gear off. Now we need to count how many teeth is this gear. Let me see if I can put it on something where we can count them. Okay. Start at the top right here, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tooth gear. All right, we've got to get that out of the gearbox and install it. Okay, so we got the other wheel removed. It's off of it, and right down here, right down in there, where you see those three lines right there, that is where we're going to push the other gear down into where it covers those three lines. So let's get at that. Okay, so I use a bigger gear with a bigger diameter, a little spacer, and I put it on top of that so we can shove it down farther. And that's really good. Right, on to the next step. Assembling it. Okay, the first part I got to do to assemble it is put the other wheel back on. So I line it up. I try to keep the axle traction rod holes the same. All right, there we go. Now let's put it back with the rest of the loco. Okay, the last step is try to put the wheel inside the frame and the motor on top of it. Let's see if we can get this done. All right, so now that that's together, let's go ahead and try it. See if it still runs. This is trying now. There we go. Next thing to do is to go ahead and put the traction rods on and put the roof on the battery carriage and put the shell back on. All right, next thing to do is to put it up on the track. We're going to put the fuel van on and fill the fuel tanker and give it a run on the big track. Okay, after installing the axle gear, let's put it up on the big track and give it a run. It's strong, but it's got a hesitation to it. It's stuttering. All right, let's take it back on the workbench and see what's wrong with it. Okay, we got it up on the workbench. We're going to take it apart, find out there's got to be another gear. That's a drivetrain issue. There's got to be another gear bad. So let's get rid of this. We don't need this guy on there anymore. Let's take that off, and let's undo all the associated screws to take it apart. Okay, now we're going to take these two screws off right here, hold the motor together. Or maybe we can lift it up. All right. Oh, turn it off. All right, first thing we're going to check this gear right up here. So let's take a look at it. Pull it out and look at it. No, it's on there. I'm testing it. It's stuck on there, so that's a good gear. I have never seen these gears go bad, but let's take a look at it really close. It looks like it's in really good condition. I don't think anything's wrong with this worm gear, so we'll put it back. Oh, let me move it so you can see. All right, let's take a look at the switch gear here. It's got a spring on it. We'll set the spring right there so we don't lose it. Let's take a look at it really good. Let me get a little tighter with it. I think I see something wrong with it right there. Yep. Right there. Where's my pointer? I can use this. Right there is a crack. Right here. Right there. See that crack right there? That's the problem with it. That is the issue right there. See that crack? That causes it. That causes a hesitation. All right, so the next thing I do is got to get another gear. All right, I got a known good gear here I took out of another motor. Reinstall the motor part, plan part back on there. And now we're going to put it back and put the whole thing back together again. All right, so there we go. Let's go put it up on the big truck. Okay, after fixing 2 gears, the main axle gear and the switch gear, let's see if it'll run smoothly now. Thanks for watching.